Hey everybody, it's good to talk to you, and I just want to let you know that we had a great time at the Youth Workers Conference that Sue, Beth, and Chip and I went to, and we hope to be sharing with you guys all that we learned that we think will help us in ministry, personally, in our own spiritual growth through the youth ministry, and also just to build a more effective, even better ministry than we already have to enrich the lives of our youth. And so we'll be doing some training in the future, probably in the new year. And we know December is kind of tough for everybody, so I figured I'd just maybe do some videos, kind of sharing with you some of the highlights of what we learned. And so what I'm going to share with you now is what we learned in one of the seminars, and it's the acronym GREAT, G-R-E-A-T, and how to have a great youth ministry. And G is for greet. And the advice that was given to us is that you want to greet each and every youth that comes by name, and to greet them all with the same enthusiasm. And to greet them all, you have to be there early to have everything set up so when they start coming in, we're not working. We can actually pay attention and greet them. So, and just wanted to shout out to Joan and Bill because they've been doing such a good job of being there at the front and welcoming them, and I really appreciate that. And I'm probably one of the worst about getting there on time, I know. So I'll do better with that. And then the R in GREAT stands for remember. We want to remember names, and I think that we have such a small group. That's not a problem for us, but as God grows this ministry and new kids start to come, we want to really be intentional about getting to know the new kids and remembering their names and some things about them so that the next time they come, we can greet them and really let them know that we care about them. They're welcome there. The E in GREAT stands for eye contact. Eye contact means that what we do is we stop what we're doing and we only focus on them and make eye contact. And that's actually a good active listening skill just in general to use with people. People don't get that kind of attention a lot, unfortunately, in our busy kind of self-centered world that we all live in. So when someone actually is able to talk with someone's full attention, it's just another way for them to feel welcome and loved and cared for. So we want to try to make eye contact. The A stands for affirmation. We want to affirm our young people. The one thing they said is, if you think of teenagers and kind of what they're going through at home, that their parents are continually sort of ticked off at them, that they're probably not getting much affirmation at home. So if they can come to youth and hear from other adults what they're doing that's good, and kind of what their spiritual gifts are that we see and what they're good at, and we just really need to lift them up. Anything that we notice that they're doing, just kind of not necessarily publicly, but maybe after the meeting, you could say something like, Stacy, I saw how you kind of helped move that conversation along, and you're really great at leading conversations, and that kind of thing. One of the things we don't want to do is sort of give too much affirmation to one. We want to make sure that we find something to affirm each of them on whenever we can. And then finally, the T stands for touch. And we kind of laughed about this in our session. He was talking about the difference between boys and girls, and how because of our sensitivity to and our safe sanctuary policies, and we're less inclined to do the touching and the hugging. And one of the things that we did laugh about was they said that teenage boys, nobody touches them. And so just they demonstrated kind of a quick hug that you do. This like a front hug, but it's just kind of real quick, just arms, tapping on the shoulders, and maybe we can demonstrate this for y'all, but just a quick hug. And they said that you kind of want to do that for everybody, because if you're hugging on the girls, if the women are hugging on the girls but not doing that for the boys, or maybe not doing that for all the girls, then that makes the others feel less than adequate. So I really want to kind of do the same for all of them, and that makes such a difference in their life. And these are all things that might be common sense. For me, there were things that made sense, but maybe I hadn't thought about them all in that way. So I was glad to learn it, and I hope that you're glad to learn this too, and that we can begin to put some of these things into practice. And I hope that you'll, if you have any questions about anything, you can call me or email me or just grab me whenever you see me, and we can talk about it. But I thank you for all that you do. We couldn't have this ministry without you, so I pray for you, I pray for your families, and I pray to your call in ministry.